Good evening, I'm EfPrime, also called EfPrime Finance. I'm a certified public accountant, registered financial planner with master's degree, and also I was a previous professor. And today we'll be discussing about the 5 ways on how to increase your VUL account value. Unang-una sa lahat, i-discuss ko muna what is account value. Account value is the amount of your investment from your variable unit-linked insurance na nabili nyo sa respective insurance companies ninyo. So, here are the 5 ways that you can increase your account value. Number 1 is to choose annual mode of payment. Rather than paying monthly, why don't you choose, if may extra ka namang cash, why don't you choose to pay via annual payment? Kung hindi rin kaya, semi-annual payment. But for you to increase your account value, you have to pay or invest on an annual basis. The reason being is that mas malaki yung hinulog mo, mas malaki agad yung mabibili niyang units sa investment. So I did my calculation as well. It turned out na mas mataas yung investment level na ma-earn ng investment mo when you are paying on an annual basis compared to monthly, quarterly, and semi-annual basis. Okay, that's the first option. Ikalawa, you should learn the value of having a top up to your investment. What is top up? Top up is yung additional investment sa iyong VUL insurance. Remember, VUL insurance is not an expense per se. Tandaan nyo na meron siyang kasamang investment, and depende sa inyong risk appetite kung ano yung pinili nyo before investing, kung saan nyo ilalagay yung investment nyo, whether 100% in the stock market or a combination of bonds and stocks. To top up means you have to make an additional investment directly sa iyong VUL account. In that case, mas malaki yung pwedeng kitain ng iyong pera. That's the second option. The third option is learn how to fund switch. Again, this can be applied kapag, like our recent experience with the pandemic last March 2020, the PSE index declined by more than 35%. So by that time na nag-decrease sana siya ng 10%, if you are invested 100% in the stock market, what you should have done is to fund switch your investment in the stock market sa bonds. Yun yung fund switching. Thereby you avoided the deterioration of your investment by up to 35%. And then again, you fund switch pag nagre-recover na yung market. Remember our experience last pandemic, by March of 2020 nag-decline siya by more than 35%, and then by April nag-recover na siya agad. So ayun, the third option for you guys is to learn how to fund switch. The fourth option is to avoid withdrawal. Withdrawing your account values will affect the future earnings of your investments sa VUL. So even after paying your VUL, kung 10-year plan yung nabili nyo, don't withdraw it kasi mas malaki pa rin ang kikitain mo if you hold on to it. In fact, even if that is 10-year, I suggest na mag-top up ka at the end of the 10-year para diretso yung top up sa investment mo. So by the time na nag-college na ng anak mo, kapag after 18 years, nagka-college na si baby mo, then that time is a good time to withdraw some of the proceeds ng investment mo. And mas malaki na ang mawi-withdraw mo. On top of that, meron kang charge na depende sa insurance company na napagbilhan mo ng policy, may either range from 3% to 5%. So yun yung maiiwasan mo if you are to avoid withdrawing your investment sa iyong VUL. The fifth option is to, of course, don't lapse your policies. Lapsing your policies will void your contract and you will not be entitled to coverage sa life insurance, and therefore lahat ng binayad mo sa policy mo would be useless, masasayang. So I suggest don't lapse your policies. And then of course, kapag talagang gipit na kailangan hindi mo na kailangan mabayaran talaga yung policy mo, then you have a 3-year, depende na naman sa company na napagbilhan mo. Usually within the 3-year period, pwede mong balikan yung policy mo and to pay up yung fee para ma-renew ulit yung policy mo. Okay? However, pag ginawa mo yun, magbaback to zero na naman yung contestability period mo, which is 2 years. Sana from the approval of your policy before, magre-restart na naman siya. And therefore, if in case there is something na hindi mo na-declare and then na-approve ulit yung policy mo, and then you are to claim it within that 2-year contestability period again, there is a chance na baka ma-decline yung iyong claim. So therefore, in the first place, avoid lapsing your policies. So yan po yung mga 5 options for you to increase your account values. So ang pinaka primary po dyan, if you are currently invested na naka monthly basis yung inyong VUL, I suggest the number one thing you do is either convert your monthly payments into an annual if meron kayong excess na money. So if you love receiving finance videos, then follow me on this channel. I'm EfPrime, also called EfPrime Finance. Good night.